In today's show, we're talking about doing Las Vegas Strip on a budget.
Yes.
We're going to help you to beat the strip prices and visit Las Vegas without going broke. We are building this show around our experience in Las Vegas just last week. A year ago when we went to Las Vegas, we got slapped in the face day one. We got slapped in the face this day too.
Yeah. But it was a different kind of slap in the face. We were sticker shock last year by alcohol.
Right.
Okay. This year we were sticker shock by food.
Yes. Now we're going to talk about how to get away with both.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get right into it. We stayed at the Flamingo.
It was great.
And normally we've stayed at the Bellagio. We've stayed at Harrah's. Mm-hmm. We've stayed at Planet Hollywood. We've stayed at Off Strip. Mm-hmm. And so now we tried the Flamingo. And I was a little worried because I've only walked through and hung out at the Flamingo, never stayed there before. And I was worried about what kind of room it would be or what kind of experience it was. It was fine.
It was great.
I really enjoyed it. It was fine. It was one of the best.
I would go back.
It could be the room. We had a great room.
Great room.
Great room. Great view.
Yes.
Great view from the elevator. We were able to see the wheel.
Yeah.
At the link. And we saw the Sphere.
Yes,
and
it was beautiful, and we were high up. We saw everything perfectly, and then from the room we had a strip view.
Yes,
and that was probably the first time we've ever had one in our own room. We've had a strip view at Planet Hollywood, but it wasn't our room.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. This was the second from the last floor. There are 28 floors.
Yeah.
We were on the
27th. It was
floor.
Great.
Beautiful room. Big. We paid for a bigger room because we didn't know if we were going to podcast or not. And so
it was comfortable, and it would have worked out fine.
And so for the price, it was around. Once you include the resort fee, it was around $200 a night.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
And not horrible at all. It was football season.
Yeah,
it was over.
And they had a game.
Great point.
Yeah, which definitely jumps the price. Because I remember we looked at the week, our normal week we would normally go.
The week prior.
It wasn't bad. It was actually probably.
It was cheaper.
Yeah,
cheaper to fly in and cheaper to stay.
Yeah.
And so let's talk some deals.
Yeah.
Okay. Last year when we went, there were no deals to be had save one.
Yes.
Okay.
At the Cromwell.
Yeah.
They had, and it was our saving grace.
It was a mean happy hour.
Yeah. It was, what was it? $5, but it was long. It was like 12 to 9 or 12 to 8.
12 to 8.
Yes.
Monday through Friday, I think it was at the time.
Monday through Friday only. Yes.
Yes. This was last year. And it was $5, and you can get vodka, tequila, like well.
Yeah, well, and beer.
And beer.
Yeah, which was perfect for us.
Right. And that was the only thing. Everywhere else was hitting you over the head. Mm-hmm. The back bar.
They had normal happy hour.
They had half off.
Yeah.
8 to midnight, maybe. I don't know. And now, cut to this year, 2025. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Were you worried at all what you might find food and drink wise prices?
Yes, obviously. You know. But I was surprisingly shocked how they kind of worked things out a little bit better this year.
All right, talk to us.
So when we first arrived, we go in and we get there and we go meet our friends at the Cromwell.
First night, Thursday night.
Late. And then so while we get in, the first thing I do is I look and I see on the board for the happy hour.
Okay.
As you're getting a drink, I remember I went to the bathroom, I went to go check. So they changed the happy hour a little bit, but it's same deal, $5. Mm-hmm. But it was normal hours from 12 to 4, but every day of the week.
Which is
clutch. 7 days a week, but just 12 to 4. Mm-hmm. And then they did a 3 to 7 happy hour at that back bar.
Okay.
So they just cut the times, but it was still the same deal. It was the half off drinks or whatever.
Now, shout out to the Cromwell because I remember they had a happy hour and then they got rid of it.
Yeah.
Right? And then they brought it back.
Yeah, because it used to be Tito's. When we first started going, it was like $3 Tito's or something like that.
Something crazy.
Yeah, and it was great. It was only the Tito's, but it was a quality product at a cheap price.
So shout out to the Cromwell. They had I think the strongest happy hour and easiest to remember.
Yes.
Okay? Because we also went to other, we had a general outline.
Yeah.
Because we knew we were going to make this show for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were at the pool.
Yes.
At the Flamingo.
Which was great.
And myself and
there was no
Jay.
deals at the pool, but it was still a great time.
Well, yeah,
it's the pool. What are you going to do?
So Jay and I were off to the Stage Door.
But they closed.
Let me deliver the bad news.
Oh.
So we were off to find a deal because they had a strong what was it, $1.50?
Yeah, it's
not the place you really want to hang out.
It's kind of scary in there. you feel like you might get shot.
Get stabbed.
Yeah.
And you might could. But that's like
the deal?
You suffer for the deal.
Oh yeah. and they do that whole coldest beer in town kind of thing and blah blah blah.
Stage Door is off strip, but
barely
not off strip.
It's like
it's practically on the strip.
It's strip adjacent.
He's strip adjacent behind the back.
It's behind.
In the alley.
Yeah, it's in between. It's literally
before Cromwell.
Oh yeah, for sure. So it's literally in between the Horseshoe and right behind, honestly, the Cromwell. Literally,
it's behind the Cromwell, and the Horseshoe, which used to be Bally's, it extends further back than the doggone Stage Door is. Yeah. And it's just a hole in the wall, and it closed for repairs because I guess the
roof or something fell?
The ceiling caved in, the roof caved in, and
But it was always packed when we went by there.
Who can't resist a deal?
Yeah.
If I was with my lady, I'm not going to the Stage Door.
No, not even thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I barely want to walk. I might cross the road to get down to Ellis Island, right? Yeah. So then we forsaken. Obviously, we couldn't tell you about any deals that the Stage Door would or normally have, and then we end up going to Ellis Island.
You guys went to Ellis that day, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's the next property that I would suggest for you to check out when you go in Vegas to do something affordable.
Oh, yeah, they have some of the best food deals. They have some of the biggest plates for the bang for your buck when it comes to food. Drinks, were they still normal on drinks? I can't remember. I do know they opened a couple, like a beer garden in an upstairs area. So I'm guessing that part might be a little more pricey. But was the casino floor still not that bad?
Okay,
and they got rid of the bar.
Yeah,
our bar.
It
used to be beautiful. I love that bar.
It changed, and it reminds me of. It's like Casino Royale, but they did a better job than Casino Royale in their reimagining of it all. And we'll talk about Casino Royale a little later in the show, right? Used to be a staple for the deal.
Straight staple.
To get to Ellis Island, you're going to walk down Horseshoe to Cromwell, and it's right behind Cromwell. Yeah. And now they're setting up for the F1, which I don't know how that will play out now. Getting back there, but we barely got across the road. Yeah, at that point,
and they were setting up for it.
Yes, and so to speak to it's still normal in there.
Oh yeah,
it's not. Although it's upgraded, they have the front yard. It's called, which rained, and it was ridiculous because it rained on us inside.
That's crazy.
You know, it's not a true cover. It's just maybe a sunshade or whatever. So I don't get it, but hey. Shit happens, right? So they have a deal. If you have a player's card for Ellis Island, and
which are free,
player's card. Yeah. Come on now. You sign up for the player's card, and you activate the coupon, and you can get.
You get a nice sirloin steak with a side and a salad. I think it's like without gambling, it's $11. With gambling, it's $9.99.
Okay, so
you only got to play $5 though.
Yeah, you have to play. You have to have $5 of play. I didn't do the $5 of play, so I was willing to spend the $11.99. I think it was. Yeah. Right. And so that brings down the price. Otherwise, I think it's like $13.99.
It's $3 more, so $14.99.
$14.99.
Still a good deal.
Still a good deal. Still a screaming deal for a steak and sides and salad. Still a screaming deal, but it's easy enough to get the player's card, go to the machine, activate the coupon, and you keep it moving. So that's really why we go there, to hit that spot, and I would recommend that.
And there's a barbecue spot there, but they got rid of the physical location, but now they do the barbecue at the same spot with the.
Yeah, you can get the barbecue at the cafe restaurant. Yeah, and the barbecue
is massive. Yeah, if you only need to eat once a day, okay. That is where you go. If you're starving and you don't want to spend a lot of money, right? For your, I don't know, it's probably
chicken
like $20
or
now.
Ribs and ribs.
But you just get a massive.
We weren't prepared for it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But like 3 sides, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a hell of a deal. And we would definitely recommend that for an affordable time in Vegas. Now let's pull back to on the Strip. We did stay at Caesar's property. And so what deals do they have?
So compared to last year, there was
none.
So now they're doing, and I've saw it at multiple locations, they were doing $5 beers, okay, at multiple spots, which is good. And that was all day.
And you don't drink beer.
No.
So, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Or they would switch to beer. I could do beer if I'm like, my hands are tied.
Yeah.
You know, I say it like this. I drink beer when I'm not drinking.
Exactly.
Right? But if I have money in my pocket, the beer that I'm going to drink is not going to be on any happy
you drink
hour.
like Guinness or something like that.
Yeah, I do Guinness. I like porters. I like stouts. I like things like that. But I want to know that I can have my tequila or my gin or my vodka and not go crazy trying to do it. Okay? So the Caesars property do have the $5 beers and things like that. Anytime?
It was all day, yeah.
All day.
All day.
All day. Good for you.
It was just domestic, yeah.
Okay.
But which is fine. Yeah, that's all you need.
That's true. That's true. Now you're in Vegas, okay? And in our previous show, we talked about, is Vegas empty? Is it dead? Okay? And so our next suggestion for being able to have an affordable time is sitting at the bar, and almost every bar has gaming in it, okay? It has a video machine that you could do Keno, poker.
This is the hack, people.
Like
Take notes.
So you can put 20, 30, whatever
it just needs
dollars.
to be above $20, and you have to be playing at least $1 a hand.
Right. And so the machine, the back of the machine lights up for the bartender to be able to know that you're eligible for a comped beverage. Okay? And so some of the beverages are going to be, you're not going to be comping 1942 or whatever, but they'll let you know.
No, absolutely, yeah.
They'll let you know what you can have and things like that. So when you're
But
playing
you can get normal tequila. I mean, it's not going to be real. It can be...
No, you can get a normal drink. Just don't be a jerky about it, but they'll let you know.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, too. You're going to tip on every comp drink that you get.
So keep cash with you. That's the best way to do it.
That is the best way to do it.
Marlon always has small bills. He brings them with him. He brought a stack of hundreds and he brought a stack of fives.
Yeah.
I mean, not a stack of hundreds. A stack of ones and a stack of fives.
I get at least a bundle of ones, so that's $100 in ones, and then I have a stack of fives, and that'll be my tip. We're in the industry, so we want to take care of people in the industry, and the best way to do it is with cash.
Absolutely.
And so you want to tip on every comp drink, and you're sitting at the table, and you want to play. You don't have to furiously play.
No, you don't have to go all.
But you can enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you could be committing a conversation, still playing, and enjoy yourself the whole time. That's what we do.
And if you do the math, if you can get 2 drinks out of the $20 play, you are ahead.
Yeah, because a drink in itself is over $20.
A drink in itself is going to be about $15-$16, and then you tip, and then you could walk away from the bar doing that. But then if you're playing, and then you're there for the duration, and you cash out, and
this hack works on every property though.
Yes, yes. Some better than others.
Others, yes.
Because I don't know what the parameters. Sometimes it worked for me, and sometimes it didn't. It was a little confusing.
Yeah, his light was not popping on in certain spots. He was like, I don't understand this.
Because I was playing, but then I also feel like sometimes the bartender wasn't friendly enough to kind of like guide you through certain things. And that's when you have choices, especially when things aren't like necessarily super packed. Mm-hmm. You can just get up and move to another location, move to another,
Yeah, you have options. And I think people just seem to not realize that sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, that you're in a place where there's so many options. And I don't know if they, maybe they got lackadaisical, mm-hmm. but yeah, like you said, the people like that, we're gonna just walk away because there's so many more options.
There's a time when we had to walk away, and it doesn't have anything to do with gaming, but it has to do with service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not for gaming by any reason. It's all about service. Yeah.
And so we were at the Yard House, which we like.
Yes.
And it's right in the Link Promenade. And the reason why we like it, it's not necessarily going to be a big thing for a budget time in
but
Las
their
Vegas.
prices are fair. They're not
very fair.
They're not outrageous.
They're back home prices.
Yeah, they're back. Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to get gouged.
Exactly.
You're not going to feel taken advantage of.
Yes, you're not getting smacked in the head with Vegas prices.
So we went to the Yard House, or tried to go to a Yard House like 3 times.
We went twice.
We went twice,
and both times those times were good.
Yes.
We went both times. Those were during the day. Then we went back on a nighttime. We were going to go for dinner.
Right.
And then we
sat at the bar.
Yeah, we like we always do.
And we sat for 10 minutes, not
maybe almost 15. Not yeah. Like I was okay with, we get it. We're in the business. Sometimes you're busy. All we wanted, all I wanted is not even.
You see me.
Yeah. I just wanted to be acknowledged.
And there's 3 of us.
Yeah. I just wanted to be acknowledged. And I looked at because we had kind of had our friend had a little sour experience with a bartender right before this.
True.
So we were trying to go somewhere where we felt more comfortable. And so we get there, like, okay. And we're sitting, we're looking, and we're like, all right, it's fine. They looked a little busy, but not crazy busy. There was a busboy doing something right in front of us.
They weren't busy enough to
not say nothing. Yeah.
Yes.
You could just, that's all I wanted.
How could Jerry not say hello?
Yeah. We literally sat there for like 10 minutes, and then we didn't get acknowledged, and then we're like, okay. So I was like, I think it's time for us to
money
go.
spent elsewhere.
Yeah.
And so we left. Not sour or anything. No. Disappointed.
Yeah.
But we weren't sour because we want to give people grace, but you got to at least say hello.
Yeah, that's
We're
what
not going to bombard you.
Yeah,
We're not going to say, we understand. At least we'll know that eventually you'll get to us. Eventually you didn't. And so we bounced. But don't be afraid to go to the Yard House if you want to have a normal, the food was good.
Food's good.
The service is normally good. And the pricing, normal.
Yeah, what we're talking, I think it was definitely an isolated incident. So we're not gonna bash them for anything, but it was just
Yeah, we're reporting on what our experience is.
Yeah.
It's not a bash. A bash would be a different sentiment, But yeah, we like the Yard House. And another spot that has a happy hour on the Link Promenade, because that's primarily, we move back and forth, but we like Center Strip. We go across the Caesar Palace, not all the way, but down to the Cosmo. And here's the thing. You're on the Strip, okay? Let's say you're staying at Planet Hollywood. Let's just say you're staying at the end, like MGM or...
You're not making your way to where we're at.
You're not.
No.
You're not. There's no amount of walking you're willing to do, whether you're tipsy or not, that you're going to do that and make it back home.
If you're on the MGM side, then you're hitting Mandalay Bay. You're hitting New York.
That's your spot.
Yeah, you're in that corridor.
That's your neighborhood.
So that's why we stay where we stay, because we like we go, like you said, we probably go as far as, unless there's a show or something we're going to go see, but for the most intensive, we're going as far as the Cosmo, and we're going as north as the Venetian.
Right. Because I have done that walk down past New York, and like I dreaded coming back.
Yeah,
dreaded it.
Oh, it's a journey.
Yes, because it's not an easy walk. You got to go up and above traffic and down and around and loop and things like that. And you think like, oh, it's just there, but it's never.
It's not just those properties are massive.
Yes, and far. So that's if you think that there's another deal somewhere else, let us know in the comments, and we can disseminate that to everybody else, or whoever is reading the comments could partake of your suggestions. But that's why we didn't go far and wide, because we could go, it's way cheaper downtown. Maybe not way, but there's other deals downtown that we mapped out if we happen to go there and things like that. But the properties that we were happened to be, they were in play this year. And so the Tilted Kilt had a happy hour. I believe it wasn't every day. I think it ended Friday and picked up again on Monday. The Tilted Kilt, I enjoyed the
because there was football on. So it was a football deal. It was a football deal.
Okay. So I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the service. The food for me is okay. Because it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's exactly what you expect it to be, and I guess you want to call it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, I did enjoy the service.
The service was great.
The service was very good.
Spot on both times. We went twice.
We went twice, yes. Had a good time, and we've been before. And even walking in the door, the manager at the front engaged us, asked us how many we were, and things like that. Very pleasant. And that goes a long way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So don't be afraid to go to the Tilted Kilt. Let's talk about one more. That's our Casino Royale.
So Casino Royale, we're going to give you a little backstory real quick.
Right.
It was our staple.
It used to be the jam. It
was the secret gem on the Strip.
Picture this. A series of double doors that you would just walk on by. when you're going past Harrah's on your way to the Venetian. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Yeah.
But in there was a magical casino called Casino Royale, right where the Best Western was. I've stayed there before. Casino Royale has rooms, people. And it was very affordable, very clean, and all that stuff, right? They used to have dollar Michelobes, dollar margaritas, dollar tables. It was the People's People Championship.
It was the blue collar special. It was fantastic. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was the working man casino.
Same old bartenders there for years, a big long bar, and people were in there because, yes, you had a deal, and then you could stay for the tables as well.
You had tables, yeah. So
they got food into there. They got Nathan's, they got
White
Subway,
Castle,
White Castle, things like that. Now
they got rid of the table games.
Yes. They got rid of the dollar beer.
Yeah. But the beer is not outrageous. They still have a really good deal.
Yes, they do.
It's a cash-only bar, people, so just remember that. And
hilarious.
Yeah. It's a cash-only bar, but it does have a great deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, what, $3?
I believe so. I think a beer was $3 and a drink was $5.
Yeah, you got me a Captain Coke. It was $5.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
And you could keep it moving. Here's the problem: you go there for a deal, then there's nothing to do unless you do slots.
They have nothing to hold you anymore.
Right.
Before they had things you could stay there the whole day.
So if you're at Harrah's, hanging out, playing, and being with your friends,
and getting smacked in the head on your drinks, you can go across. You can go right next door, grab some drinks, come back, and and enjoy yourself.
Yes. Just a short walk.
It's literally right next door.
There's really nothing to do there, so we haven't hung out there anytime.
No, since they broke it down.
Yeah, since they broke it down. And I get it. Its staff costs money, this and that. They do the thing, but the feels aren't there.
The feels, yeah.
So
it used to have the feels, and it was packed.
It was packed. They got people.
Yeah.
And you wanted to be there. And it was right on Strip.
It was perfect.
That's why I would rather walk to Ellis Island, have the deal, have the feels, than to be at Casino Royale when there's nothing to do.
Yeah. And because they do have the deal, but to go with the deal, you need more. Give me some more.
Yes.
Give me some.
That's our suggestion for
Vegas on the cheap
without going broke. There's spots, there's deals, there are ways to save you some money, keep it in your coin, and blow it all on a long shot.
Yeah.
I know there are many deals in Vegas. Put in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. You can reach out to me at themodernwaiter@gmail.com if you want to email me. I get a lot of show suggestions. I get a lot of people who appreciate the show. You could give us a like and subscribe. We are growing each and every day. We do this for you each and every week. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at The Modern Waiter Podcast. I'm Marlon Joseph, The Modern Waiter.
I'm Danny Villain. Subscribe, people.
We will see you next week. What are you laughing at?
Later.
What are you laughing at? I didn't mess that up.
You hiccuped.
I'm a sinner, smoker and a drinker and a liar. I'm on fire. I'm the HEAD off the streets of DC, and I think I got a little problem. I can't stop